You plug in with the man in charge. That's something you don't sabotage. This is how you raise the bar. Raise the roof like a demigod. Keep making your moves while the devil's watch. This is how you raise the bar. Don't build your label on a deck of cards, claiming you stable but don't affect the charts. This is how you raise the bar. We ain't phased by y'all. Straight talk, we don't fake for the faints of heart.
Look. The sound was not recording. It
wasn't recording.
Not recording. His business, he's listening to us, but he's not recording the whole session. No, the thing is, like, we're in Durban and we do this Musicaholic interview, and he's talking about like how they're gonna smoke South Coast 6-4, and already we just came. I think we just came from the. Oh, we had the break. Yeah. Pause. Yay. Hey, I got carried away there.
We're rolling.
So, yeah, we're rolling. Yeah. Are we not rolling? Why am I worried about this crew today?
Say, are you good with the sound? Okay, get back to the camera. Let's take it from the top, fellas. Because we got to say, look, giving comments that side and we can hear you on set.
No, that's fine.
Oh, all right, cool. All right, 3, 2, 1, I'm rolling. You on?
Okay.
You on.
Okay.
Let's go.
I don't know, man. I need to get a new crew. Like, my crew keeps messing up, bro. No, the thing is, even on the previous episode, now in the middle of that, so I asked them to check if we're recording. You know what they do? They cut the whole thing, and they like, Blizzard is looking at us like, I'm like, bro, why'd you cut? He's like, no, I was checking if we're recording. I'm like, couldn't you just come and check if? Yo.
Make a similar thing.
Hey man. Like, anyway, we back up in this. It's Raise the Bar, the Oddcast, and this time we've got. Okay, wait. Before I get to the special guest, I've got a special co-host. I don't know what's special about him, but yeah.
Go sneak.
Go sneak.
Go sneak.
Yeah. This ain't one of your shows, so you better behave, nigga.
Alright, man.
You better behave out here.
I'm already put behind the camera, so I'm in detention right now. Collect call.
Yeah.
You know.
So, yeah, today we got Ficz. I don't know, like, what more can I say about you, man? Like, this man is a sex education teacher.
Sex, what?
He's a hard, what? He's a handyman. He'll teach you how to drill.
Yes, sir. Teach them how to drill for real. Yes,
I was a bit lost there.
I was catching it up. I saw the scheme coming. I was like, okay, handyman. Oh, okay. So it was just the sexual teacher, sex offender teacher or something like that. That threw me off a bit. Like, okay, yes, but do not commit sexual offences, guys. Don't do that.
No, I said sex education teacher.
Oh, sex education.
That's
definitely not. Yeah. Obviously, they gotta let them know that how man get down. You feel me?
Teach you how to drill.
How to drill, but it's for those classes are for women though. I can't. You know what I'm saying? But for the men, you know what I'm saying, we can write. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyway, carry on.
So yo, bro, as they might have noted, the accent, bro, the accent. Yes, I feel like there's a story behind that.
Well, there is with all things. Like there is basically.
You watch Mr. Bing and you figured this is how it would sound.
Yeah, man, I just got addicted to that stuff. And even on DSTV, there's EastEnders there, and I was watching that for the longest time, thinking to myself, okay, I have to sound like these people. But in actual truth, no. When I was about 2 years old, my mother actually got a job that side. She was doing nursing and stuff, so they were looking for private nurses. So she, without even telling anyone at home, you know what I'm saying, she was like, yo, listen, I'm going. So she went, and then we went with her. And yeah, I grew up there since a very young age, but we'd occasionally come back from time to time to South Africa as well. But yeah, from like 2 years old, I've been there.
Bro, like how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 24 right now.
Wow, okay. Yeah. Okay. You know what would have been cool?
What would be cool?
If you were 26, then you mix in with London, yeah, boy. Plus you got bars, yeah, boy. Like, you already know what's up.
I don't want to throw no sides. I just let me take those sides back. But yeah, no, most definitely. If I could have been slanging it, but when I'm 26, maybe we could talk about that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Drop an album in 26 London. You know
straight. You know what I'm saying? I get all the hooligans with me on that one. Then the man will be supporting that one.
Believe.
You know what I'm saying? Thumbs up, my guys. You know what I'm saying.
Okay, so between the back and forth, like, okay, if you're 24, that means around 98, eh? 97.
Yeah.
So meaning like around in the early 90s, late 90s, I mean, and early 2000s. Like, can you even remember anything about that time?
I won't
course,
lie,
bro.
like, I properly remember like 2002, and then I can start to remember a little bit, yeah. But before 2002, it's all just hazy, bro. Don't really remember nothing.
Okay. So how's life that side, like growing up that side in comparison to being here?
I'd say the society has everyone kind of like fast tracked in terms of like mental age. You kind of think you're much older than you are at a very young age, because by the time, like, it's a normal thing. By the time you're 16, you're already like you're done with high school already. So you're in college now. You got your own place, you know, type of stuff. So life is very fast, is what I can say.
On the London side.
On the London side, yeah, life is very fast. Yeah, you kind of have to grow up very quickly because of your circumstances. But then again, it depends on where you are, because there's like them guys there who like chill and they get to like how can I say, ride bicycles and you know, do some conventional stuff. They have, you know, different outlooks on life, but in the environments and areas that we grew up in, you kind of just had to like grow up pretty quickly. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think that comes with you only see it when you watch like a lot of movies, series or whatnot, that the lifestyle that side, and even in your music you sort of pick it up as like, man, this nigga gangster, or like I gotta bring my goons with me at this crib. Like there was a song where you were like no, what did you say now? No cap, like I put a strap to your head. I was like, whoa, like bro, like I'm not sure if I'm safe out here. Or,
Put
like,
your bloody hands up.
bloody copper.
You know, but no, obviously, yeah, growing up there was a lot of stuff that, you know, we were involved in and that we had seen, you know, because of the environments that we grew up in. It wasn't obviously, it wasn't the most dangerous place. We weren't, you know, living with amongst like devils and stuff, but at the same time, it wasn't an environment where you can particularly be weak, because any moment, even here in South Africa as well, you show weakness, like you're walking in Tama, bro. You're walking with your head down, looking all sad. Don't be surprised when two men with their one hand behind his back walks up to you like,
flip.
about 14 is cat slap a dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta know what time it is, my bro.
Yeah.
So obviously that's
You know what time it is.
You know, it's the, you know
what time
it is.
Yeah.
So that's it's the same kind of instance where you are obviously walking and you're kind of showing your energy that you're projecting is like weakness.
Oh, yeah.
So in a way, I hate to say it, but like there are some people, and if you're watching this and you're one of them, fam, strength, no weakness. You feel me? You can't show man that you're weak because you're basically asking.
They pounce on that. They pounce on that. No, actually, like we were in Durban for the Hood versus Hood.
Yeah.
And then later on, we went to get a Magunya. I love a Magunya.
Have to. Bro.
Shout out to the Magunya fam. Yabo like Dinekunya Lokinya Kunya. Yabo Zipas Bipraz. Abracadabra.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boss.
So on our way there, like I'm with the homie, and I was actually going over my bars. I was preparing for this battle, and I'm like, okay, cool. I got my phone out because I don't know them things. So and he's talking about like, yo, next thing I can feel like footsteps behind us. Yeah, boy. I haven't even seen homies. I can feel that, okay, the environment just changed a bit.
Different.
Yeah. I look behind me and I'm like, okay. Now I was talking English and all that shit. I'm like, nah, okay, now because I know what time it is now. Yeah, boy. You know what time this nigga's on. So as we move closer as they move closer to us, they asking like, yo, where do you live around? Yeah. Haven't seen you around, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yo, nigga, I lived around the corner. Like, where around the corner? I'm like, yo, I forgot the apartment. Yeah, but generally, I did live, like, around the corner, but that was, like, 5 years ago. And I'm like, nah. So as they're getting closer, they keep making conversation, and they trying to be like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, so the third nigga moves in, yeah, boy. His hands behind him, you know the deal, yeah, boy. And this other nigga keeps digging in his pocket, yeah, boy. He's holding something. I'm like, yo, so I'm with the homie. I'm like, yo, and I know me. I can get hot headed at times and want to confront the situation head on. But I'm with the homie, and I don't want to put him at risk. He's not on that type of thing, and neither am I. But I was just annoyed at the fact that you're pressing me for no reason. So I'm like, yo. As we kept walking, now there's on Smith, there is a construction going on right now on the road, and they've closed it off. So they're trying to push us into that corner, and all the shops are closed except for those two spots as Namakui. So they pushing us down that path, and I'm like, yo. as we get to where it begins, I okay, what's going on?
Carry on.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just checking if. So now there's a car parked there, and I'm like, nah. That's when you got to branch off. We stop on the other side. Helen comes and we go back. And it's like, okay, now it's 3-on-3. Let's see what's up. Yeah.
What's happening?
And niggas turned, and that's the end of that. I was a bit mad. I got to the car and I'm like, let me tell these niggas, should we go handle this? Nah, let's leave it. So I was just saying, I know what you're talking about. So with that side, it's mostly, do you find like a community of immigrant children or whatnot? Okay, did I phrase that correctly?
No, you did. I understand what you're saying.
So you find like, oh, it's okay. This one is from Niger. This one is from this part of Africa, and you'll form like a little community. That because and you go anywhere, you might not get along with somebody from the South Coast or know them that well, but as soon as you see them in another city, you're like, oh, homeboy,
That's
like,
my guy. Yeah.
and you form this little community.
I'd say, in a way, like for my generation, it was more, we related more so off circumstance. So obviously, guys were like from the ends, or as you guys would call them, regardless of your complexion, race, ethnicity, as long as you understood my circumstances, you're from the same place as me, that is what made us like friends and stuff. So obviously there were brothers that I know a lot of people from Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Malawi, all that stuff, but it wasn't necessarily about the fact that, okay, we're African immigrant children, you know, and when we're here now, it was just off about, okay, like, I'm from the ends and you're from the ends. Okay, yeah, you know my struggle, you know my pain. Just like how a brother from the Kasi in Ekamalake or the Kasi in Mlaz, they can relate to each other more so than a brother from Mklang and a brother from Mlaz. They can't really see eye to eye. So with us, everyone was really cool, and even like racially, like I never really experienced racism in my age group, you know what I'm saying? Because everyone just kind of understood the struggles that we were all going through. It was only like the older people that really made us understand, okay, like there's racism and so forth. But my whole entire friendship group or reference of friends is multicultural to us. Ever since I came home, that's when I really started to feel racism and really understand that, okay, like here it's really, really clicked up. Like, sometimes people look at you like you're mad. Like one of my closest friends here, Denzel, he's a white guy. And sometimes when I walk with my man, people be like, wait, why is this guy, okay, he sounds white, like he's a white boy anyway, so it makes sense, probably like a coconut or something. But they don't understand that me and bro just relate to each other, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, so I'm cool with my niggas as well.
That's so mine.
That was quite a switch up. I'm sure a lot of people like, whoa, what just happened right there? We thought we were like London or something. London Bridge is falling down. I repeat.
Trevor Noah with the accents, huh?
But yeah, that's it's just basically just been that. And with me, I guess one of my gifts has just been able to just fit in any kind of situation or adjust to any situation. So if I'm gonna be around people of a particular like type or anything, I don't have a problem, like one, being myself in that environment, and then two, being able to accommodate you while you're accommodating me. Because now I'm not gonna try it now just because like I'm around, like, let's say, for example, like, I hate to say it, but I'm around like a bunch of Zulu guys or something, and now all of us starting sing, yabo sing J man yabo. I'ma still talk my English, my bro. And if someone feels the kind of way, I'm not shy to tell man, like, my bro, if you got a problem, like, keep that to yourself, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna now change myself to accommodate the fact that, oh, like, you sound like this, so you're less of an African man. That's what I do with here. But racism, that side,
man, I watched Shaka Zulu. He was speaking English.
Oh, everybody.
It was like bomb, 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 bomb. You know what I mean?
yes, sir.
Yeah. So you spoke of one of your gifts. Now, the reason why we're here is because you got the gift of rapping.
Thank
that
you, sir.
Happy birthday. Merry Christmas. Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
So how does the music bug bite you? Was it particularly rap that you fell first in love with, or was it like some other type of
It
song?
might actually sound mad, but when I was a kid, yeah, and I don't actually mind people knowing this, but when I was a kid, you see like heavy metal, but like Nickelback and System
Look
of
at
a
these
Down.
photographs.
Every
Every
time
you make me laugh.
You gotta get the voice right and everything.
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah.
them man there really like gave me like motivational type of music. And then as I got a little bit older, then I started listening to rap and stuff like that. And then I kind of got to like, okay, I was more into poetry when I was a kid. So I got like, okay, this rhyming of words kind of stuff, and then kind of making sure like what you're saying is articulated or someone can kind of get a visual from just words and stuff like that. And then obviously listening to different kinds of rappers and different styles, then I really got into it. But my first set of bars I ever wrote, I was 9 years old, and I don't remember them at all.
That was coming. I was like, yo,
I wanted to hear them too,
drop
bro.
that little 9-year-old bar.
If you man go on my Facebook though, when I was like, I think 12 or 13, I used to, on my statuses, Facebook status, Facebook used to ask you like how you doing today or some stupid shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
I just used to write verses on Facebook, my bro. Just drop bars, like just verses for days. So sometimes like if you can go to like from 2010 to 2012, when I was like basically, I think like 12 to 14 or something like them, you would just find all my young boy verses and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I was cool. As a kid, I was cold. Sometimes, Facebook reminds you like,
Yeah,
damn, this is
Facebook
me.
memories. Yeah, you better
Hey, bro,
share that
like
shit. when it comes up.
I'm
Yeah.
embarrassed. I'm embarrassed when things come up. I've been deleting for years. Whenever I'm like, yo, Kuss, why would you say that about this person? No, I was mean. Yeah, you already know I'm mean because we're talking behind the scenes. So I was mean to people's faces. I'd be like, yo, you see, ABC happened, and I'm like, now when Facebook reminds me, like, Kuss, take that down. Why would you say this?
We've
about
all
this
had our
person?
villainous moments.
Yeah,
though, man.
bro.
We've
'cause
all been villains.
I had a
bro.
memory that popped up where I was fat shaming, like heavy fat shaming, and then also I said something extremely
Why they fat,
homophobic.
though?
I'm like, ain't nobody gonna see this.
Oh, you gotta let that one go, especially these times.
bro.
Big up.
It was like 2011, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
we got to show love and support to all the people,
Mm.
as much as you may not always, you know what I'm saying? But
Even if they eat more than us, we love them
we love them, you know what I'm saying?
just as much as you eat.
Yeah,
I'm joking. I'm joking, guys.
But I just want to say something very real right now.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to talk a lot of smack, and I was actually talking to my ex about this, right? About a month ago or something. And basically, I don't defend criminals or like drug dealers and so forth, right? But no one forces people like drug addicts to go buy drugs. The same way, no one forces fat people to go buy McDonald's. It's like, as a drug addict, you can see you're a drug addict.
True.
But you want to still go buy drugs.
Right.
As a fat person, like it's like me, I'm not in the best condition. But like it's like yesterday, my bro, I was telling myself, Ficz, go get yourself a gym contract now, my bro. You know what I'm saying? Buy yourself your chicken fillets and your brown rice with your broccoli. Eat healthy and that. On the way home, a man passed by a KFC, got wings and the streetwise free. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting in my bed right after I've ate, finished smoking, I'm there and I'm like, bro, you see, this is the problem because as humans, we don't want to be real with each other now. Now I'm going to come and make excuses. So I just want to
accountability, bro. You're right.
It's accountability for all the man them, you know what I'm saying, that are out here being judged. You know what I'm saying? For all the toxic men as well, because I'm also one of you niggas as well. It's not all of us that are toxic. Girls, tell your boyfriend's toxic, not us. But
Yeah,
back to the music,
they
you know
never
what
be
I'm
doing
saying?
that. They never be doing that.
Okay.
But yeah, I actually had a question, dog.
Yes,
I
sir.
remember listening to a Stormzy interview, and he was like talking about how much Wiley influenced him and all of that. Who were some of the OGs from the UK that influenced your music?
Skepta, Jeremy, Wiley was one of them as well. Benny Banks, flipping hell. What's this guy's name as well? He got a cleft lip. But I forgot his name, but it's like something G Money or something like that. There's Fecky. That's like the grime scene, and then the rap scene. Obviously, when I was still young, I was probably like 14 at this time. There's like Potter Paper, Squeaks, Morrison, Youngin. Fam, Dave, but Dave's like kind of my age, but there's
Oh yeah, Al Davis fire. We're listening to him. On the way.
Dave is cold, my boy. He's actually a year younger than me, actually. Yeah, he's cold.
I think I remember also you telling me about Crypt and Conan.
Oh my days, I nearly forgot the laws themselves. Like them, man, they're actually, I won't even lie. Me and my friend Chib, I can't even disrespect him calling my friend. Me and my brother Chib, we like, obviously them man are a duo. They do their thing together. So it's so cold because they, in my opinion, they kind of like invented the trickery of like proper back-to-backing now, and not just back-to-backing, like not battle rap back-to-backing, because obviously battle rap is very, very sequenced, but in an artist where we can be two completely different artists, different styles, but we can merge them so well. So Krebs and Conan really got man into like the whole freestyling thing. Me and Chib used to be at school. All the girl knew us, could have like, yo, these two boys rapping and that. But obviously the older boys used to shell it and stuff. But yeah, Krebs and Conan played a big part in man's come up, bro, or man's.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of my favorite like British artists is British. You gotta get it right.
Oh yeah, man. Why you know? Even I even say, why is it like British? What? Why?
Hey man, that's how it sounds to me. It sounds really
Is that how man
British.
sounds? Like, it's like, oh, man speaking British. So is that how it sounds?
Yeah.
Not many T's in the English on the British.
I don't know why like,
alphabet.
the man don't like saying the T's for real. That's very true. That's
Or,
very true.
or water, you know what I mean?
What are? What are?
The Queen might see this, and the Queen, I was showing love. You know what I'm saying? The Queen, you know what I'm saying? I always
love
loved
the
you.
Queen.
Oh, you're trying to get knighted now, aren't you?
I'm trying to get a bag from her. You know what I'm saying? She might throw me a bag real quick.
Oh yeah, I heard. Quick side note. Skepta actually turned down like I think it's a lordship or something. Like
Knightship?
there's different
Lordship?
levels.
Yeah. I'm not surprised if he would have got one, but if he turned it down, hey,
I
maybe
heard-
it's for he has his reasons, I guess. Me personally, I won't lie. Like, hey, it's a bit of a mad thing. It's an honor because obviously it's being recognized by such a prestigious set of people. But then at the same time, I would also understand as
A black man.
Yeah, why I would also say no. So it's two conflicting sides.
Like instead of give me like fake titles, my homie, just give back the diamonds and the treasure that you took from Africa.
Yeah.
Let these countries go, because I feel like that's okay. Let's not get political. Let's just stick to the music. It's all political. If my music is literal, then I'm a criminal. Then how to
Can I raise a little girl? Anyway, yeah, dog. So we're here now from on How to Drill 2.
Yes, sir.
What was the growth that came from How to Drill 1? By the way, I think that's a classic. You know.
Thank you. I won't like personally. Yeah, I wasn't actually happy with How to Draw One at all.
Yeah, I remember we actually spoke about it, and
yeah.
you said about like the sound of
that,
it,
how the songs came out.
Yeah,
Obviously, it was. I'll be honest. I'm not even gonna blame the engineer, and I won't even mention his name because obviously the onus is on me on that one because it literally the way How to Draw One came about. My friend Bain, Kanye from Durban, he's a digital marketer. So he hits me up and he's like, bro, do like an EP that's just drill, because before that was like State of Mind, and I dropped like a couple singles, but State of Mind wasn't really like drill. It was just more so, how can I say, indie hip hop, if I can call it that.
Yeah, another dope project. Yeah.
Thank you, my guy. Big up Narcos and now when you see me. But these times now, with How to Drill One, after Bain said that, literally the following day, I wrote all the lyrics, like basically all those songs were freestyles that I'd written, and then I just basically turned them into songs. So after that, I linked up with the guy who I recorded with, the engineer, and I said to him, okay, listen, this project has to come out like next week, bro. And we recorded everything, and I kind of like just pressed him to just like get it done. So when he got it done, we dropped it. Yeah, like people really liked it, and I'm happy with that people generally liked it. But myself, when I heard it, like some other artist friends obviously hit me up and they were like, yeah, bro, like I'm hearing it and it's cold, but hey, the sound, and I was a bit like, yeah.
Okay. This just goes to show that I'm a professional. I know my shit. Because I was saying the exact
You were
same thing
saying the
about the
exact same
sound.
thing,
Like,
yeah.
okay, no. Like, I could hear with the 808s that they were a bit far back. And when I was playing like a reference track, like, okay, the 808s are here, the vocals are here. So like the balancing of it. But I understand also if you're saying like, yo, you gave this nigga a week.
I was basically on top of his neck,
yeah.
like just rushing him. So
Yeah.
that's why it came out like that. But people were happy with it. And then, yeah, the year just kind of like progressed. Because funny enough, I think How to Drill dropped like a year later after How to Drill 1. So when that came about, myself listening like to for me personally, How to Drill 2 is my personal favorite project. Like out of all of them, because I kind of feel like it's got body of work vibes. When I listen to it from intro to the outro, I kind of feel like, okay, I kind of went on a little journey here. That's why even in the outro, like when I wrote the outro, I was like, okay, already said in no disclaimer, by now you should understand mine only came for the money, we talking paper. Because throughout the whole entire project, I basically making you understand, yo, we about this money. We don't care about no haters, we're here to talk, no politics, none of that. We about this money.
I asked for transcripts, but you had a bit of an issue with your phone, so I understand. Because I wanted to go bar for bar. There were things that I was noting and I wanted to follow through with the story. But because it's been so hectic, we've been up and down for the past 2 weeks. So it's been like...
Want to identify the caps.
Yeah. What was it like? Many men don't understand how I rap. It's cool. You get it in time. So, okay. I think I wrote that down because you already explained. Oh, it was off cam.
That was
when
off
you're
cam,
explaining. Yeah. So you can just go into that a bit, like...
Obviously, like, coming back to South Africa, then really and truly beginning my rap career here, I was kind of put at a disadvantage because thankfully the UK scene started to emerge around 2018, 2019, but then I was still at the problem of, okay, not enough people know the sound. So the way I see it right now, while I was in Durban and coming back to the coast, I really connected with the youth, and the youth being like the 2Ks, the 2000s. And seeing from them because, okay, they have access to the internet, they're really on Instagram, they're active. And obviously, for you guys, you guys know this thing because you're in the scene like that, so you understand what's going on in music. But for other people who are just the consumers, or as I call them, the civilians, like the civilians now trying to break through to them, my bro, like real shit, man, the civilians, bro, you man ain't in this shit, bro. You man ain't part of this. You man just listen to the music, and we appreciate you. You man are the real civilians, my drillers. You know what I'm saying? Big up the drillers, big up the fans. But with the fans, it's so much harder because now you got to try to break through to people where I've always said this about SA. Which is a bit of a problem, which ultimately holds SA back as well. SA want to wait for the rest of the world to catch on to something. Like, especially, as I said for this, like, the baby would have never popped here. Kreps and Conan would have never popped here, right? Because of the essence of, man would have been like, okay, bro, what are you saying for so long? Until it's like, oh, enough people are on your case for them to jump on.
Oh, yeah. No.
So it's the same thing, like, I kind of hated it. Like, I love Blackie's come up, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I love bro's come up. It's something to me which is so amazing. But it's kind of a dickhead thing for me at the same time because it's like, bro's been doing numbers in Durban for time, bro. Man, man went to Joburg where even if you look at the label he signed to, these are brothers who understand the international market very much. M4 Entertainment. Also, I'm not going to say they're foreigners because they're foreign, but the man are foreigners, so they're connected to the outside world as well as they're connected to the inside world. But then if you look at the man them who are really from here, the hip-hop scene, like, walk on for some of these artists, bro. You'd be like, okay, you man a hip-hop artist, but then you're out here at gum events and shit, bro. Like, so what's going on there? So that's why I say, like, for me, trying to blow up here when I said, okay, many men don't understand how I rap. It's cool, you'll get it in time. Cause just like the sun, I'm still gonna shine. Cause just like the sun, I'm still going up. Even God couldn't stop my shine. So it's basically me trying to say that, bro. Eventually, just like the sun, everyone's gonna see it. It's gonna get to
like
that point.
It or not.
Like it or not. And once the sun goes up, you can't deny.
It's either you feel the heat or you see the light.
Yeah, bro. So
or both.
People gonna catch on eventually. So it's just basically saying that, like, I've been dealing with a lot of time. People try to tell me, okay, Ficz, maybe you should like try like piano, bro. Maybe you should try like vernacular or something. And I'm like, okay. I was on the phone to my friend Jack in 2017, and he's from the UK. And I was actually talking to him, and I was saying to him, bro, I'm actually thinking of going back to the UK and actually doing the music thing there because it'll be much easier for me. And Jack said, do you want a seat at the table in the UK where basically everyone raps like you? So you just want to be another brother here. Or you want to be a king over there. It's going to take you a little bit longer, but at least you're the only one doing your thing. And that's what makes me content, knowing that, okay, that's why I even call myself king of the coast. Because I'm king of my own lane, bro. You know what I'm saying? How many kings were there during Henry VIII's time? There were the French kings, the Scandinavian kings, the Mongolian kings and so forth. So man's also a king, my bro, in my right, because I do my thing. All you other men that do the same thing, I don't know about you niggas though. You man are, I don't know, kings of your own league and everything. I don't know. But me, I'll do my thing, bro.
This interview gonna have niggas like, no, straight up.
Yeah, straight up. Man can say all of that, but I don't even worry about it. I'm not gonna lie, it's not even a hate thing, but it's like, you know, when you're so assertive about what you do, nothing can shake you, bro. Like, even if I'm surrounded by 30 vernac rapping niggas, bro, you could be the coldest, bro, but in my mind, I'm there's only one Ficz here. So
speaking of being surrounded by 30 vernac rapping niggas, We had what was that thing called? Off the streets.
Off the street battle.
Off the
rap.
streets.
Yeah.
And you were top 3 there. Like I was pleasantly surprised at that. One, we in Kamalake. You're an outsider. You're rapping in English, and you managed to carry yourself. And while some of the top guys who were seen to go all the way, like fell off, you were top 3. Like, so how we spoke about it briefly, had a mini interview after that, like, but how did that come about? Like,
Well, I just like to quote myself, cause just like the sun, I'm still going up. Even God could have stopped my shine. You feel me? But basically, how that came about, man pulled up there, in Gamalake, in the hood. We came to come, rap with everybody else, but I was the only like one doing my thing. So I knew that there was there's so many elements at play now besides just rapping. I really got to connect with this crowd and make them feel some type of way. So the people that were there, they saw, that when man came on stage, people knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? Even before man even started rapping.
yeah, like that's what I was saying. Like behind this is, I'm like, yo, okay, this dude is brilliant with how he knows how to connect the crowd. Because there was this one move. I don't know if I should say it on camera, but I was like, whoa, okay, I see what we're doing. No, he's killed the performance. Yeah, well, but because even with, hey, no, let me not say names. Already, like, niggas gonna want to come for my head already. So, not that in Yansaba, but no, let me just for the sake of peace. For the sake of peace. Yeah, well. So, now you go on stage. And you were with the crowd, really, the whole time. Like, I don't know where you got all these people that just loved you the whole time. You were just with the people. Then you've got a kid on your arm. And I'm like, how they gonna boo this nigga with the kid on his arm? You cannot boo the baby.
Oh, you can't make the kid. Gonna make the kid cry. How gonna make the kid cry? See, life is about strategy, my bro. And I'm smart in it. That's one thing about me. I'm smart. I saw in this situation right here, okay, bro. In this, was that the 5? No, that was the 5-man lineup when they were trying to pick the top 3 at that point in time, innit? Before we had to compete against each other.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Okay, I think it was before we had to compete against each other. Yeah, it was the 5-man. So there's 5 of us right now. They're trying to pick the top last 3 brothers, innit? So, okay, man did my thing, right? And I copied it. But now you must understand, all these 5 guys, they're all friends. You know what I'm saying? Now, amongst them being all friends, the first 80 people in the crowd are all their friends. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already seeing I'm at a huge disadvantage right now. I got kids in the crowd looking at me like, bro, I'm fetsu. So I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, imagine me trying to tell my day one, bro, I'm picking someone else over you. So it's kind of technical. Okay, cool. So I'm like, okay, yo, I can see his peers about to come to me. I see this little kid looking at me, stargazing. I say, ain't no way, boy, I'm losing today. Ain't no way I'm not gonna take some money home. I grab this kid faster than a poor kid grabs a present from Santa, my boy. Put this kid on my shoulder. Okay, I'm so sorry for that. That was a bar though. That was a bar. I'm so sorry for that joke.
You be naughty or nice, nigga.
But these times, I grabbed the kid, I put him on my shoulder. From that kid felt like he was one of the rappers too. So that strategic move there got the crowd to love me more because they saw that, okay, this guy also cares about other things than just himself. Yeah,
because I think like the accent and the sound being new to them might make you seem like, okay, you detached, but when your actions and how you move within those spaces sort of show that I'm one of y'all, it speaks volumes.
It does, bro, because at the end of the day, a lot of people are gonna think, I'm not trying to hate, but predominantly, like, them boys that go to like them super private schools and them black guys that say, yeah, bro, Ross, hey, and some chicken strips, bro, lacquer, bro. Those guys, they typically would never go to an environment like that. So a lot of these guys,
tight rubbing pants. I'm like, bro,
they're nervous.
What's up, dog? Like, why are you wearing such short shorts? Yeah, boy, like,
never understood the change in them brothers there. But I ain't hating on the man. If you want to wear that, then hey, bro, do you?
Wear what you want, bro.
But pulling up in bum shorts.
Man, I'm trying to show all kinds of legs and that. Like, bro, we ain't in the gym right now. I ain't trying to see your legs, bro. Relax. That's the only time a man should look at another man's legs, by the way, is in the gym. Otherwise, men do not need to be walking around seeing other men's legs. I'm like, what's going on? Because never mind for the man them. Hey, but anyway, bro.
Or they be wearing leggings, dog. Okay, never mind.
Let's keep it drill. Let's keep it drill.
Oh, that's why we kept this other homie off camera is wearing a Arabic jersey, but we don't know. He was gonna
trying to get us sponsors and them things. Hey, but big up the sponsors though. We need pull up. There was a comment that you made. I don't know if I could say it, but you were on like a rooftop and there was a little episode. The Simba chip one. I was talking to my ex about that thing there, and I'm just there like, yo, but doesn't bro want the Simba bag? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I was saying. We want the Simba bag. Like,
you got lost in the joke, bro. I mean, come on, maybe Nando's might come on and sponsor us because throwing shade.
Right, but Doritos are. Oh, but Simba owns Doritos. Yo, kind of mad thing for you right now because hey, Doritos as well. They're gonna be like,
he's blocking us from getting chips and from all angles.
And the man them like the herbs and that, so we need the enhancements. But Simba, you know, I'm a self-affiliated brand. You know what I'm saying? I love the creamy cheddar. Is it the creamy cheese or the creamy cheddar? I love that one, the yellow one, innit? But yeah, back to the thing, my bro.
Okay. Nah, switch to that one. Tebza.
But yeah, man.
Now we're still out here. My camera just went out, but don't worry, we're still afloat. So you spoke of. Nah, I actually let you have this question. You wanted it, so you know we were about to go.
Oh yeah. So, I mean, seeing as you're on this topic, you know about what was that show called again?
Off the Street.
Off the Streets, yeah, Off the Street. So we had Off the Street, bro, and I gave you fair game. I was like, hey man, look, I'm gonna ask you this. You know, you had a rant on social media, B. Like, you lost your shit. Like you lost your shit, like straight up, like real talk. Like it seemed like you woke up in the morning and you're like real mad and just like, nah, fuck this. I got some shit to get off my chest. You know. What happened, dog? So like, just tell the people, bro. Like, what happened? You know.
No, I was upset that day. Obviously, I woke up very upset that day. But regardless, we had competed in that thing. I think it was 23 October or something like that. And yeah, it was cool, man. It was a vibe, and yeah, like I remember I seen bro comment on my thing saying I was showing him love, so he's finding this kind of post contradictive right now. So yeah, I did show him love because I do want to say like I saw that as an opportunity for the hip hop scene to really come up, not only for existing artists like myself, but other artists who want to try and actually do this thing and actually see, okay, I don't have to worry about like going to like the big cities. I can really try and start my thing here. Okay, cool. So I'm like, okay, bro, this is sick. This is love. Okay. So yeah, we do the show. Everything's cool. The winners get announced, whatever. And then yeah, it's now time to obviously sign some documents and get the bread. I mean, preparation for bread. Now, what was tricky for man was obviously in the beginning, everyone in our minds, not even in our minds, but what we were told was that you're gonna receive your bread on the day. You know what I'm saying? So everyone was. That's why I'm even sure that many people pulled up in the morning because you must understand before we even went and competed, how many people actually wanted to come and compete versus the amount of people. I think like 30-something people competed, but there were a lot of people that actually came. Anyway, long story short, okay, a week goes by, we handing the documents now. Another week goes by. So there was a little group chat there that was we all got added to, and like information's being passed through and so forth. So. Cool, I've been in the game, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I work with departments and corporates, so I know, okay, when the man want to pay you via paperwork and all that, processing can be involved, it can take some time. So a month had gone by and I was like, okay, no, it makes sense, it's cool. Now, when this month goes by, we get told, oh no, there's another month that has to be now waited because some stupid 30-day process nonsense. So already there, I'm a bit uncomfortable. So that day when I woke up, I was just so pissed because I'm like, bro, there's all this communication going all around. And let's be very fucking clear about one thing, my bro. It was 10 bags, bro. Now, let's be honest. It's not a lot of peas, bro. Amongst 3 artists that have to be split up, it's not a lot of bread. These man can easily book, not even these man, but artists, especially established artists, easily get booked for like 50, 60, some of them even over 100K, you know what I'm saying? So for an event where one, we know everything for your event's been sponsored right now. Your stage, your setup, it's all been sponsored by the man them. Some money went there. You had to bring down the big man, the big dogs, you know what I'm saying, to come judge this shit. Obviously, they're not gonna come in for free. You'll have to run me up a check or something. So I'm like, my problem was that, fam, I feel disrespected right now that I'm just being like little bro to the point where it's like, okay, just shut the fuck up and you'll get your money when you get your money type shit. And unfortunately, the way I am and the way that I was like raised and who I am just as a person, that can't run with me, especially now if you're not going to be clear and concise and actually speak to me properly. Because one thing I didn't like was just how nonchalant bro was about it, because it's like, fam, if you're going to be running around screaming to everyone that you're like trying to uplift and do so much for people, in this moment here, you're not fighting, because he was now telling us, okay, guys, you should contact these people. Okay, guys, you should call them, or you should say 1, 2, 3. And I'm literally saying, fam, like, it's not my event. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, I even messaged the girl from the department, and I told her, I'm not gonna lie, darling, this is a bit ridiculous, because I'm an artist. Like, man's a rapper, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even fucking have management, but at the same time, like, it's not my job for me now to go and talk to you once you had an agreement with your event coordinator or whatever. Then now I must go talk to them. So that dickheadry wasn't flying for me. That's why I just woke up that day pissed. And then my man's obviously upset about the post, all this and that. But I wasn't really bothered, because one thing I'm tired of, and this is like for a lot of people, like not even in the coast, but even in South Africa as a whole for upcoming artists, man, I want to take the piss, bro. Like you man will be given budgets by these people, right? Whether it's someone who wants to sponsor your event or whoever, they'll give you a shitload of money. Your main concern is pocketing as much as you can, where they'll literally rather tell you, okay, book like 10 artists, bro, and I'll give you like 60K to pay these artists. You'll just divide it amongst them how you divide it. Man, will literally some niggas are so cold and so cold hearted, they'll literally tell the artists, we didn't get no artist funds, but the best I can do is like maybe like a bottle in a 12. So you gotta ask yourself, me, I'm a smart person, like I said, I'm gonna ask myself, okay, you ain't got no money, but how come you got enough money to buy everyone alcohol? So that means you got some money some way, somehow. So someone's being played here. So I just got tired of this whole thing of like, I don't really care if people like me for it or they don't like me for it, but it's just the whole thing of like, bro, right now, I'm making one thing abundantly clear. I'm about my money when it comes to this shit, my bro. And when it's time to pay up, it's time to pay up. Whether now that means you gotta take that shit from your pocket or take that shit from your mother's fucking pocket, I don't really give a fuck. That means you gotta just pay me my piece because you owe me my bread. If now you gotta sort that out with the department, that's your business now, not mine. So I was just kind of trying to just say to everyone basically, yo, whoever's trying to book me or whatever, just kind of know that it's fuck you, pay me type shit. And I'm not trying to be like a dickhead or like be an arsehole, but it's just like, if you're going to come with that mentality of, okay, I'm a little bro him because he hasn't got 100K followers on Instagram and he hasn't hit 1 million views on YouTube yet, so I'm going to little bro him, then please don't even work with me. If you're going to come with that mentality, like, I love value. That's why I even went there that day, because I even saw, okay, a lot of these kids in Kamalake, the kids from Sheppey and Westbury and Port Shepstone International, they fucking know me. Yeah, cool. But the kids in Kamalake, they don't really know me like that. So this is a great opportunity for me to showcase my music to them as well. So there was value. So I'm not stupid. I see value. I'm not just going to go there for fucking try for money and then that's just it, because the money comes to an end. So I'm trying to build relationships, but at that point in time, I'm not going to build relationships at the detriment of also being a dickhead, because man's not a dickhead, bro. So that's why that day man just was like, nah, bro, you know what, this is how you man want to do your things, and it's not the first time. And as well, just for the comment, like bro made a comment on some, yeah, Ficz, I don't think I'll ever work with you again. Factually, man's been doing music for like 3 years now. When have you ever booked me, bro? Even that day, you didn't even book me. He said
I saw that comment.
Yeah, he said he did me a favor by letting me come there and represent. So you must understand, that's basically you trying to say that you're going to, like, you could have used your powers to not let man perform at a free show. You didn't do me no favors. Man went there myself. If it wasn't for my ex giving me her car to say, bro, drive there, I would have never been in that day. So it's them ones there. It's like, to just clear the air and speak truth, no one did anyone no favors that day. Man went to a competition where there were 35 other people. Man did my thing, no fucking favors. The only people that were there supporting, man, was my ex, my brethren, his gal, 3 of my other dogs, and like 6 kids, or my little young bulls, my little drillers, like 6 of them, boy. Then the rest of everybody else there did not know me from a bar of hate. So man didn't come with no favors. I was at the biggest disadvantage. Even just to speak facts, I even asked, bro, can I not come register on Friday? Because you know I live in 20, you live in Kamalake. That's like across the fucking coast, bro, basically. So can I not come register the day before? Because I'm going to be in your ends anyway. Man said, if you're serious about this thing, you'll come and register. The registration was at Saturday, 8 o'clock in the morning, my bro. So I was like, what? Okay, but still regardless, man made it. You know what I'm saying? So even at them points in time where there's still instances where you can see someone trying to discourage you, trying to say, nah, bro, I'm not going to, I won't even give you the courtesy of just coming to write your name. You know what I'm saying? No, fair game. Fair game for people who can literally step outside their house and go sign a piece of paper, where man has to think, okay, how many kilometers away from you? But still, regardless, yeah, bro, that's what that situation. End of the day, yes, Msa, I got my money. Yes, I did get my money. But he wanted me to post about that shit. I don't want to fucking post about that shit. But yeah, I got my money at the end of it, yeah.
Are y'all straight now, though? You cool?
I ain't spoke to him since. I think he deleted my number or something because before my phone got bust, I wasn't really seeing him on my status. Me, I'm not that type of guy. I don't block, I don't delete, none of that.
Yeah.
I let you know I'm still outside, I'm still out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll post a status, let you know I'm still here. I will never block, man. But I just noticed that I wasn't seeing him on my statuses no more. So I thought, okay, maybe bro delete my number. But if he didn't delete my number, then he didn't. But we ain't spoke since then, basically, because yeah, it's just one of them ones. I guess he felt offended.
He's working close with Terry right now. And I know that you're cool with Terry as well.
Oh, me and Terry, cool. Terry, big bro. Terry,
Yeah,
big
yeah.
bro. I would like personally. I don't care about what's going on with them. That's their relationship, and obviously with Terry as well. Run South Coast. I so love it. I show support. People have seen me run with them and move with them as well. And because now they're affiliated with him, does not mean I'm not going to be now moving with Terry 1212. I personally have no problems with him, sir. We just are
Had a
civil enough
disagreement,
not
yeah.
to speak. Yeah,
Oh, I see,
Yeah,
I see.
we're cool. There's no need for us to speak though, because there's nothing to talk about. But with Terry, yeah, let's say Terry wants to book me for an event and it's size involved, I have no problem going. I will go and perform there, just like I will still go to Cassified. Nah, I'm not banned from nowhere. Man can still go where man wants, you know what I'm saying? And work with whoever I want to work with. But yeah, let's say they're working together, they're doing like another what's that thing that they did at the leisure center? They want to do another event like
Oh
that.
yeah, run South Coast.
Yeah, the Run South Coast experience
Yeah.
thing. They want to do like round 2. They want to put man, no problem, bro. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Just on the basis now, please, if we're gonna talk money, because at the same time, these niggas know I've done them plenty of favors, like where I've done things for free. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like a money hungry guy. So it's them ones there was like, okay, if we're gonna agree on money, let's just agree and sort it out as soon as possible. If we want to do it for free, then it's cool. I'm gonna do it for free, but don't try finesse. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yo, that was a long-winded answer, but at least you got it all out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And
You know?
we had to clear the air. Speaking of bookings and money, like there was a situation you might not recall. So we're doing our first Raise the Bar event. And at that time, it was just like, okay, cool. We're going to do something intimate, like 50 people. And lockdown is still heavy. I'm in and out. So they tell me like, there's this dude called Ficz. I'm like, I never heard of you at this time. Like, yo, there's a dude called Ficz. He's one of the new youngest popping. Like, but he's not really that popping as yet. So it's like, okay, cool. Let's see if we can get him on. Like, I don't know who Blizzard speaks to first. And then they're like, oh, sure, yeah, I would love to. Then the message comes back with, no, Ficz says, if you ain't got the bread, at least organize some booze. Yeah, boy, like, what's a bottle of this and that? And I'm like, nah, that's for me, like for how I do business, I would have preferred had you said, like, okay, what do you guys do? Like, y'all do media? Okay, cool. Now I normally charge this. Now if I could trade this service
For this service.
for this service,
Yeah.
well, that's how you build a relationship. But for me, it showed short-sightedness, the fact that the first
Yeah.
thing you'd go for, if there's no bag, get me a bottle.
Give me
Yeah,
something
well,
to
so
drink.
That's because you
so
don't
I was
drink,
like,
Kuss.
nah. Yeah?
That's because you don't drink.
Nah. Even if I did drink, like it would still be like a
Throw me
very
that
short-sighted
Hennessy.
move.
It is,
Bro,
I agree with you, though.
It's,
I agree
bro,
with you.
Yeah, I feel
where
you.
if you're booking, like for me, I haven't gigged in a while, but when I was getting booked, like back in the day, for me to come out and do one song was 3K. Yeah.
Jesus.
Man.
Well,
Damn. Yes, sir.
so, like I said, I haven't been out in a while. Yeah, well,
And
so-
sorry to side up, Baylor and mad. Yo, the economy was healthy.
Yeah.
So that was fucking
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you must understand, guys. Did you hear per song?
Yeah.
If one,
So I do a song. Well, it started like at 500. Then I'd be like, all right, cool. I'd do 5 a song, but I'd like to do like a 15-minute a set, 10 to 15. So sometimes I could throw in some things, and I can be like, cool. Now, when I'm equating that value to like, yo, what does he charge per song to come out and perform? If he's saying, let's get him this bottle, I know what price the bottle is, because we just had to look it up. I don't drink, like you said. So now I'm like, okay, now I know for us to do this service in which he'll require, or requires, if he does his research, it's gonna cost him this much. Now it's those kind of that's where my thinking was within that situation of like, man, I so want to work with young artists and young creators and young whatnot, but I wanted to sort of get to a point where this thing is progressive, because it's the same thing where it's like, bro, let's not support habits when we're trying to support a passion.
100%.
That's where my thinking was. I'm like, come on, Ficz, come on, bro.
Can I be real? You know, with that, like, I'm trying to remember. Like, I won't even lie. And I regret. I thought, who did I even speak to?
He spoke. I don't know who was your manager at that time. There was somebody who was managing you. Then it went from that person to like, okay, this is what they're saying. And then it was like, okay, wait, let me talk to Ficz and confirm.
Okay, yes. Okay, I'll come back. Yes, you see, what my problem was with it. Okay, in life you need to grow up. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing. And when you're still like immature, should I say, and your mind's still immature, you think of dumb things. Like that's why so many artists are incapable of seeing value, right? As you said, because now man's not seeing. Okay, these are brothers involved in media, cameras, lights, action. Man's a rapper. Man needs visuals, cameras, lights, action. So instead of coming up and chilling and say, okay, maybe the man can't give me the bag. So instead, okay, yo, bro, give me a freestyle video. You know what I'm saying? Instead, I wasn't looking at things like that. So 100%, that's why I agree with you. Man was so dumb and so much in a hype. Like it's like, yo, okay, I'm just trying to be lit. I'm just trying to be lit all the time. So even then, I'm kind of happy. Kind of went that way because I probably would have embarrassed myself.
Because what was crazy was actually there was enough of everything for everyone behind the scenes, but it was just like the approach. Like if all the artists that were there were like, "Yo, this is the first time we've ever been treated so well at an event," like type of thing. Like because it was as much as the core was battle rap, we still had like I think Mia mostly just came out and rocked out. We had extended invites to certain people and they couldn't show up. Like I think who else? Sibs also rocked out. Where was E? I don't know. Yeah, Eat ran from a battle and then
Didn't want that smoke.
they don't want no smoke, but well, like come perform a song. E is like no, I don't want not. Okay, I'm joking. He didn't turn down the song thing, but yeah, man, like. But it's good that we can have this sit downs. I never really hold no vain feelings about those kind of things. I know what it's like to be young and have like tunnel vision and not really look at all things around it. You're like, okay, cool. Like if I can, I'm always looking for a way to be like, okay, one up the game. One up the game. So where were we? How to drill to. Now let's talk the music. Like. Was I saying that on cam or off cam? Like I can't remember where I was like, yo, man, I felt like there was a bit of gangster.
You say that just
like
now.
Whatnot. I'm like, yo, okay. So how do you balance between I was going through the lyrics actually. I've got something here.
Incrimination.
So with all that crime and whatnot, you went the typical rapper route. My teacher told me I ain't gonna be shit. Yeah, well, like I heard that, I was like, okay. Every rapper, I've seen this meme that says, "Yo, man, teachers didn't say you weren't gonna be shit. They just said read in class, and now you."
Can I be very real? When I was in doing grade 11 in Hebden Academy, right?
Yeah.
She's dead now, this lady, but yeah, I'm saying, but yo, she's actually a G, but she's dead now, isn't it? My old principal, Mrs. Simpson, she literally told all the black boys in class, I will never forget this shit. She was like, yo, by the time most of you are 20, you'll either be dead or in jail. We all looked at each other like, did she just say that?
What?
Like, for real? And legit, she said that. So she was like, I know teachers, a lot of my other teachers, they're really like, Miss Edo, please just focus in school. You know, please, we want you to excel and all that stuff. They tried. Miss Simpson, she was that teacher who told me, she literally told me, you're either going to be dead, bro. Right now,
how are the stats looking? Did you prove it wrong?
No, I'm trying to think. Okay.
Was it a prophecy or?
No. Okay, no, because like three of the niggas died. And then no one to jail though. Okay. But like 3 niggas died, innit?
Hey,
so rest in peace to my dog.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Okay. Hey man, I'm having so much fun with this. I don't know if is it wrap up yet?
Yeah, man. I think it's about that time.
No, the thing is, I want him to get to the bars. That's what I want to know. If I want you to drop some bars for us.
Oh yeah,
Drop
no,
some
Ficz can
bars.
go off the dome. I know, man.
Nah, you can drop a verse. You can go off the dome. It's
Man's-
whatever. It's up
I'm
to
just
you.
gonna freestyle because right now all my bars were on my other phone, not on this phone. It's late right now. All right, okay, acapella things. Yo, I think it's facts that I prove that I'm hard. I don't need to go gym if I wanna raise the bar. NASCAR, fast cars. I spit fire, Charizard. Make your girlfriend scream. It's Ficz. Oh my god, the militant rapper, driller upon these foes. I ain't scared of these rappers. These niggas are just like hoes. Mike Tyson with the punches, my nigga. I drop these blows. You could feel it in your nose and feel it straight in your dome. That's that OK, that OJ, the propane. Niggas think they're gangster because they're wearing fake gold chains. Ole, ole. Somebody needs a halo because he's fucking dead. My niggas do it for the pesos. I nearly messed that bar up, but I had to come back harder. My niggas got, he's charged up. I'm the godfather. You can bring your armada. If you get cut by this knife, you need more than a plaster. We get higher than couple rosters. The niggas want to talk about beef, they don't want it. My niggas run it. You can really get shot by spaces, no spaces get hit by these comets. My bar's astrological, so damn spiritual that even gods like Thor couldn't even get this physical. My bar's deadly. The way I'm on the pitch, I was really on the field like John Terry, but bro's messy. Cause when he's shooting, niggas really laugh. But when the body drops, that shit, there's never amusing. My boy's really grinding, straight in the heart. Every day like the Simpsons, dog, I grind like Bart.
Man, you need to cool off in that pool over there. You need to hop in the pool right now, dog. You need to hop in the pool. You know? God damn.
That was fire. Like, it's pretty rare to find people of your generation that can still go off the dome. Yeah, but like, I'm even lazy to go off the dome these days. I'm like, yeah, now I gotta think about this rhyme. It's too much work, yo, man.
Yeah.
Before we sign out, like, your handles first.
All right. Instagram. It's Ficz100 because man always keeps it 100, you get me? So that's Ficz100. Twitter, it's Ficz0116. The 0116 is for Leicester City because that's where man represents. You see me? And also SA, you feel me? Facebook, catch me at Ficz. And Snapchat, Ficz100 as well.
Oh, so why the name Ficz?
Ficz,
We should have asked that first, but hey, man, we do what we want now, chat.
literally, it actually came from one of my dogs, Jack O'Brien, the one I also mentioned earlier. When I first went to this one school called English Martyrs, which was the high school that I was attending there at the time, I pulled up and brought us, he asked me what's your name, so I said, no, Misalo Fika. And he's like, Misalo Fika? Misalo Fika. And then my other brethren, Taff, was next to him. He was like, Fika. Hey, let's call him Ficz. He was like, Ficz. And I was like, yeah, that sounds sick, Ficz, bro. I say that. So it's basically, Ficz is literally, because my surname is Fika with the F-I-C-A. So Ficz is literally F-I-C-Z. So we just swapped the A for the Z. So
Oh, okay.
then it just ran like that.
Yeah, it's not Fikilin Balula.
Okay.
And it's not Ficz either. You know what I'm saying? It's not Ficz. I won't lie, that's one thing that jars the hell out of me, my bro.
Mechanic.
Yes. Ficz is here to fix something. I'm not here to fix
It's
nothing.
Ficz.
Hey, man, but you are a handyman teaching them how to drill. That was
Trust.
So, are we done? Anything you want to say?
What I want to say is, this year we're coming crazy. Doing a lot of work this year. I was kind of held back a little bit by a particular situation that I was involved in. But now, man's like, you know Jean Grey from X-Men?
Yeah.
When she got the Phoenix, my bro. And it was late. Even Wolverine was trying to come to her and Wolverine's getting fucked up all the way. That's me right now. It's just, the powers are just unloading. So this year, like, trust me, if the South Coast, what someone wants to say who Ficz, that won't be happening by the end of this year, my bro. We're going to put in my work and big up everyone that's been supporting and big up everyone that showed love. I know, I would say, in all honesty, I haven't been the easiest person to work with. And yeah, that's the ones there. But obviously, now we're changing the program, we're switching it up. So yeah, it's turn up time, it's turn up time. So big up all the other artists as well. You know, my dog Byron, LB, big up the Margate, Cats, Gamalaki niggas.
Hey, before we forget, yes, I forgot something.
You came alive real quick.
Top five, South Coast top 5. Give us a South Coast top 5 before we
Let's hear it.
bounce.
Okay, guys, I just want to say this because first things first.
No disclaimers.
Disclaimers.
Top 5, okay.
I don't know a lot of rappers in the South Coast. So that's my
Give
only
us the 5
disclaimer.
rappers you know, yeah.
Okay. No chronological order.
Okay.
LB, Byron Fuller. I don't know if I can consider him a rapper, but okay, Keta. Bro, you know you're OG, bro. You know, and but obviously, Kuss, fam. Come on, fam. Man's OG, fam. I made the list. I heard bro's things, and I said, nah. Even like I have to, because I don't want to. Kuss and Lloyd have to come together because otherwise it would have been bros number 5. But you know what I'm saying? But Kuss there number 4. Okay, not number 4, but Kuss there, and then number 5. I'd say Mia. Yeah.
Hey, Mia is the most mentioned. So far, ne? He's in most top 5 so far. Hey, deservingly so.
Deservedly so. I feel like bro is like.
Have you thought of working with him?
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely work with me. I feel like his energy and his aggression could match my energy and my aggression, and the complexity of styles. I feel like looking at, or even Debo, what do you think about it? I mean, what's it? Ghost nigga, what do you think about this? We say this, right? Imagine you got someone like Mia, right, who can really articulate the story of say Lokshin, and that thuggish, say logish type vibe, and then you got me who can articulate a nigga from the ends. So we come and make a song about what people already know, niggas from the hood, but now what you're basically hearing and seeing is 2 parallel worlds. I feel like think about this, but I feel like that could be a deadly ass fucking song.
Okay. I think let's work on that Raise the Bar mixtape and just make these things happen.
We got track 1 on log.
Yeah.
You know?
Obviously, one commands number 1.
Well, just in case we didn't promise anyone else, check 1.
Niggas gonna be calling feelings.
I don't almost catch feelings, bro. The game is the game, but it's all love. But definitely, that's a good idea. That Raise the Bar mixtape would be dope, bro.
Yeah.
Would be dope.
We just have South Coast killers.
Yeah, we need to actually make that happen. That Mia project, Mia track with you. Yeah.
I actually wanted to do something, but I don't know when I tell you niggas because niggas might steal my idea. But hey, I don't know if I might tell you.
You can say it off cam.
You can say it off cam.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it off cam because niggas gonna steal my idea. But there's something that
so we can steal the idea.
You can't trust nobody. That's why Tony Montana said sitting in his little hot tub. Who do I trust? Me. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are snakes. But no, the South Coast, I feel like what you lot are doing, like I respect that a lot, you know, giving platforms to people and actually showing other people that, okay, yo, there's some talent over here, you know.
Coast got killers, bro.
We got killers, man, and girl, you know what I'm saying? The boys single, you know what I'm saying? Shout
Champion thing. You know what it is.
Yeah, big up Raise the Bar all the time.
All right, I'll leave a comment in the comment section and
don't forget to like. Okay, what's it?
Like,
hi guys,
subscribe.
welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey, bro, I always forget to give people instructions. Hey, man, you see the thing saying like, subscribe, comment.
Just do it.
Do what you want, bro.
Some people, I feel like sometimes some of my followers on Instagram take me for a ride sometimes because I be trying those call to action responses, like comment something, and sometimes it's like people miss the mark. You'll see. People will run up the repost, right? And they'll comment on the repost. And it's like, the comment section, guys. Because the comment is, unfortunately, the algorithm. There's an algorithm, guys. So comment, like, guys, I appreciate you guys. You lot repost for days. They love to repost.
Hey, somebody said something that, like a friend of mine was talking about, like how outdated the Facebook format is. And I didn't really even think about it up until you mentioned it, like how on Twitter and whatnot, and even Instagram, you can go viral without actually outside of the people that follow you and whatnot, or like how it's closed off on Facebook. Only these certain people can hear it. But what I like about Facebook is the engagement there is strong. Is way stronger than the other ones, especially if you don't have hype behind you. Yeah, because even those with hype, like if you notice. Like let's say Casper will post something, and on Twitter it might have 1,000 retweets and likes and 3,000. Then you go on Facebook, the same post, this has like 50,000 likes, so many comments, so many shares. So I don't know if they need to change up the game or.
It is that, but also we got to look at really and truly the digital divide that we have in our country because, for example, in this region, like the entire South Coast, only 95,000 people use Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And that's out of everyone that's here. So then you come and see, okay, in a country
That's
of,
market research right there.
you know, say 63, like, let's say plus minus, let's say for argument's sake, 65 million people in our country, right? And then you can put on Instagram promotions all the flipping as much information as you can to get as many people as you, and you'll be lucky to get like 8 million people that you can try to reach, right? But then you go to like New York and you do a dizzy post, my bro, and you try to use some of their information, maybe put like a street in central New York, and you'll see instantly 40 million people. And then it's like, okay, if 40 million people are active users on Instagram in New York alone, you can't be surprised why artists in America are blowing up left, right, and center.
One of my favorite, what's it called? One of my favorite accounts to follow, Humans of New York. Like, you've never seen that?
No, I didn't see the page.
Yo, that's like such a huge movement. I did it like, I was in Boston, like Boston Media House.
Okay.
So we had this assignment where we had to look up Humans of New York. They have this movement where it's a Facebook page, Instagram, and whatnot. Okay, they're telling us to wrap up. Let me finish my story first. So Humans of New York, they take pictures of random people around New York. Then they'll tell you a story, like in writing of that person.
Okay, yeah.
So the engagement, I think they've gone and done a book. There's been like so many things that like Airbnbs where so many things that are attached to that. Thing is, I haven't looked up what they've expanded to in a while. So I can't remember at the top of my head. Imagine if we had like a Humans of South Coast and you just meet this Wunga boy and you're like, yo bro, why are you here? Like, and he tells you the backstory of like how he ended up at that point. Or you meet this old person who you might not take interest to on an average day, and they tell you about their life when they were a stripper back in the 70s. Like, it's literally those type of things that you see there.
Yeah, that's healthy
so
content.
Look it up,
right
Humans
there.
of New York. Otherwise, we're done. It was such a great conversation. Yeah, shout out. It's the Oddcast, Raise the Bar. IN.TYM.
You know what I'm saying?
We got me.
You know what it is. You know what it
That
is.
other guy.
Go sneaker.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all them good stuff. Make sure you follow me up on Instagram. Gallem, Sexy Things Only. Shout out all the Peng Things worldwide.
ladies.
Shout out to Sexy Things worldwide.
Bro.
We show love to the dead things too as well. But big up the Peng Things, you feel me? All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how you raise the bar. You plug in with the man in charge. That's something you don't sabotage. This is how you raise the bar. Raise the roof like a demigod. Keep making your moves while the devil's watch. This is how you raise the bar. Don't build your label on a deck of cards, claiming you stable but don't affect the charts. This is how you raise the bar. We ain't phased by y'all. Straight talk, we don't fake for the fades of heart.